Hey there! So today I will bring you the review of the VezerLezer ED10. This is a recent brand and I won this flashlight in a giveaway on BudgetLightForum. This model is the ED10 and I believe it's the first model from this brand, and I want to show you how it works, because this is a pretty nice EDC flashlight with some pros and cons, but it's a good choice if you want to try something different and to give support to this brand. So here on the box you have some information already, what type of battery it uses, 18650. It has USB-C charging. It has 6500K cool white LED, that is a SST40. It reaches 2200 max lumens eventually, and it maxes at 305 meters in terms of range. On the back you have some more information, and you can see the different levels that it has, from Moonlight up to Turbo, and also Strobe SOS. 5 years warranty, IP68, 2 meters underwater for 1 hour, and it reaches from the lowest level, that is 1, up to again 2200 lumens. Let's see what this has inside. Always the trouble of opening a box. Put it this way. And what you have here, this part of the box. So you have the flashlight, we'll go into it in a moment. You have the USB to USB-C cable. It has about half a meter. It has a spare O-ring for the tube. This is a protection for the battery to prevent accidental activation during shipping. It has the lanyard that you can attach here, on the lanyard hole, and also here on the pocket clip. It has also a hole. It is adjustable, and it is VezerLezer branded. Apart from this, you have the user manual. It is written in a whole lot of different languages. Here is the English part. You can pause the video to take a look at it, but it gives you almost all the information you need to have to operate the flashlight, especially this part here, the operation, the user interface, and also the charging that you need to look at, so that you can properly charge the flashlight and keep the battery safe as well. So, bringing the flashlight to the center. So this is a really small flashlight. I will try to compare it here with other EDC lights. This is the Woburn D1. This is the Emisard D4 V1. My mostly used flashlight, an Olight Warrior Mini, and also the Skill Hunt M200. These are all side switch flashlights, and you can see that this is slightly larger and a bit longer than this one, but it also packs a good punch, and it holds a higher output than the Woburn D1, and eventually than the Skill Hunt M200 that are more regulated, and of course more than the Emisard D4 that is a pocket rocket. And let's see now, compare it with Convoy S2 Plus. So this is the size comparison. Of course, a bit larger than this one, than the S2 Plus, but shorter a little bit. Also, let's see how much it weighs. Hello for you too. And this is the weight with the battery on. Some measurement here. Let's see how much it measures. This is in millimeters, so 112 millimeters, 0.17. And if you want to know the thickness here, the thickest part, it will be like this, 32 millimeters, and on the sides 28. So the flashlight is quite comfortable, feels quite comfortable in the hand. In the first part it is well adaptable. Here it's only operated with this side switch, and here you can see that it has a orange peel reflector with the SST LED. It has AR quoted lens. It's not visible here, but it has it. I can confirm. On the front side you have the switch, on the back side you have the USB-C charging port. You can see it right away how it works. Oh, sorry. So when charging, the indicator switch will be blinking red, and when charged it will be green. I will not take that long to charge the flashlight here. Let's put it back in this place. So the flashlight, it can be dismantled, let's say this, in three main parts. This is the tail cap, no magnet here, sorry. It has the battery inside that comes with the flashlight. Let's put it here. The pocket clip that is reversible, so you can use it both in the tail cap or near the head. And you can also remove the battery tube. This is not reversible, so this shorter part it's always towards the tail, and this part is always towards the head. It has some knurling. It looks like the Zen Flare or even the Wuben flashlights. You see it here. This is a Wuben TO46R, and it has this spiraled pattern. Here you have the indication of the battery polarity, so a negative towards the tail cap and positive towards the head. Here you have the driver. I didn't remove it. And now let's put this back on. You have one sealing O-ring on this part of the tube and another one on this part. The threads are square and some parts seem a bit triangular, the thinner ones. And here on the bezel you have the caution hot signal and also the serial number. And now let's remove the bezel and see what's inside. Also a sealing ring over here. In the bezel you have the glass lens and also a sealing ring, and this is the reflector orange peel, as I said, and it's screwed on this. It has some threads inside the head. You have the SST40 and also the black gaskets over there. So easy to mod if you want to replace the LED for some other 50/50 LED, because that's what the SST40 is. And now let's take a look at the functioning of the flashlight. So basically, and according to the user manual, you have the discrete output selection and you have the continuous output selection. Right now, the flashlight is configured for the discrete output selection that I called stepped selection. So press and hold from off and it will go to Moonlight. If you keep pressing, it will advance from Moonlight, then Eco, Low, Medium and High. So right now it's on Moonlight, Eco, Low, Medium, High, and then from High, if you press and hold, it will go back from High, Medium, Low, Eco, Moonlight. So High, Medium, Low, Eco, Moonlight. Let's turn it off. Also, imagine now I am on Eco. I turn the flashlight off on Eco. I click once and it will turn on Eco again. Same thing as in Low and on the other levels. So these 5 levels will be remembered. But you can always start using the flashlight from the lowest setting if you want to, like I am doing now. So it's Moonlight, Eco, Low, Medium, High, and then if you keep pressing it will not advance from High, so you need to press again for it to come down. Also, if you are going up, release the button and then quickly press it again, it will go down. And the same thing as if you are coming down from, let's say, I will put it, you saw it. So now it's on High. Let's go down from High to Low and then again. So you can always jump from the level above and beyond if you are pressing the button, and when you stop pressing the button you click it again and press it, so it will go on the opposite direction. I hope I made it clear. From off you can access the Moonlight, you can access, let's say, the last use level, you can double click to get turbo, you can have a triple click for strobe warning, 1, 2, 3. You can have 4 clicks for SOS, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can have 5 clicks for lockout, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you will see that if you click, the flashlight will only blink to let you know that you are in a lock mode. To unlock, press again 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It didn't work well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you can have constant on if you want to. Now, if you have, if you are on the discrete mode and you want to go to the ramping or to the continuous output selection. Oh, sorry, I misspelled, not. Yeah, no, I'm correct, sorry. If you want to jump from one mode to the other, you press it and hold 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was not 3, it was 5. And now you are on the continuous output. And if you press and hold, you go to the lowest setting, lowest level, and then you go up, but it doesn't give you any mark that you are on the top. So you will have to eventually, well, stop sometime, and then if you want to go up or go down, you will press it again. It's always going up. It doesn't work in the same way as the step level. So if you click, so I'm on the lowest setting, if you click and hold, it will ramp up, and then you click and hold, it will still ramp up, and then if you leave it for a while, then it will come down. 1.5 seconds that you need to wait within that period. If you want to ramp on the opposite direction, that's what you have to do. Now I will jump again to the on this setting. You can also access to turbo, double click again, or to strobe 1 2 3, or to SOS 1 2 3 4, and also of course to the lock mode. Now let's go back to the eco, low, medium, high level part. 1 2 3 4 5. One thing I noticed on this flashlight is that this switch doesn't act like the a common e-switch, so it looks like a mechanical switch to me. So you have the flashlight on. If you unscrew the tail cap and you screw it again, it will keep the flashlight on again. So if we have this, now let's try to do something different. You didn't remember, but if you have the flashlight on and then you unscrew the tail cap and then you put it back in place, it will turn the flashlight on automatically. Now, trying to see the beam pattern here. As it was showing on the box, it has a tighter part here. It will have a defined dot spot, although not much defined, but it also has some large spill on this part here. I was trying to measure the output, not the output but the current. On Moonlight it draws, well, around 0.01 amps, eco 0.07, low 0.24, medium 1.54, high 3.94 amps, and then on turbo 6.15 amps. Well, these are homemade measurements, so don't take my measurements for something very scientific. Also, I tried to do a test of 5 minutes just to see how the lumens and the temperature were going, and I noticed that from the start up to the minute 2.10, it had a slight decrease, and then from the minute 2.10 it had a higher decrease, but then in minute 3.30 seconds it started ramping a little bit up again, and I stopped the test at 5 minutes, but it has some slight increase again from this time here. Also, again, the temperature, it got a little bit high, about 50.8 Celsius degrees. Again, take my measurements as something not very scientific, but you can see the increase and decrease here of temperature and the lumens. Again, I use this flashlight outside, and despite it says it has 2200 lumens, I'm not so sure about it. I will probably lower it a little bit. And again, concerning the distance range, I will probably establish this on 200 meters, a little bit on this range more accurately, because then the flashlight starts to decrease the levels. So I will not say that it reaches 300 meters. But the performance outside and even inside is quite good. Of course, it will get a little bit hot. This part here is thicker, so it has a good heat dissipation in my perspective. But of course, being a small flashlight, it will not have the capacity to handle high temperatures and high lumens for a great part. It's already good. That's within 2.5 minutes, more or less. It has a not very sharp decreasing output. It's more or less continuous, so it's quite good. What I do like in this flashlight, it's quite compact in terms of length. It's a bit thicker here on this part, but it's quite good, quite small. It has an interesting interface. Again, I like to have my flashlight starting on the lowest level and also having the possibility to jump to turbo, and if you want to leave it on any other mode, you can access from off if you want to. Also, it's good that it has USB-C charging. I didn't confirm it if it can be charged via USB-C, USB-C, so sorry for that. The pocket clip, it's good in the way that it's not completely deep carry clip, but it only leaves a little bit of space of the flashlight outside the pocket. It has good retention, although not being the strongest one. Being reversible, well, it doesn't add much to me on this flashlight. I would probably carry it always with the bottom up. And well, it's nice that it has some good accessories, including the battery, so it makes a good pack for a gift or something. And one thing that could be improved in my perspective would be the LED. This is a cool white LED. I prefer neutral white or warm white. I guess I don't know, 5000K LED on this one would be great, because it has a different, how can I say, well, it's not the type of beam, but it's the color of the beam. Of course, you will not notice here, it's just to show you the shape of it. It has some spill and of course some more focused hotspot here, but it's not the shape, it's more the color and the tint of the beam. It would probably get better if it was a 5000K LED. But being the first flashlight from this brand, I guess it's spot on. It has incorporated many how can I say, features that a flashaholic and non-flashaholic can like. So try it, check it. I will put the link below for the flashlight website. And of course, I want to thank Dan from VezerLezer for sending it to me, and of course for running up the giveaway on BudgetLightForum. If you want to have some more fun seeing some more detailed photos and some other aspects that may have not been addressed here, check the description of the review that I will put on the comments. And if you have some comments or questions, also write it down on the comment sections too. And this is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed and like it, and have a nice day whenever it is.